ma'am. This is Tina, right? I am Leah. I have been assigned a new task at work, and I've been getting help from Mike for this new project.
Oh, hi, yes, this is Tina. Thank you for trusting my husband with this new project and also helping him out. I'm thankful for your support as his coworker. If not for the big help that he gets from his employees, he would not be where he is now at his work. We really owe it to many of his subordinates at work who are always willing to give a helping hand.
Well, it is kind of funny to hear you talk about his work stuff, as if you know what he does at work when all that you is basically a housewife.
What did you just say?
If not for Mike's special help that he's been giving to me this whole time, I would not be able to get promoted this fast. I mean, I am already a manager, and it's only been a year since I got hired. In other words, he's been scratching my back while I scratch his. We work so well together that it almost feels like we're meant to be together. So, just to sum it all up for you, I am Mike's special coworker when he clocks into work. But I am his beautiful lover as soon as he clocks out and leaves the company. I will become a woman for him who supports him with everything, no matter what, whether it's emotional or physical. I will give him my everything. Oh, and did you know that he made a really hot and steamy confession to me last month? He said, "Leah, please be mine. I miss you when I do not see you, and when you're in my sight, I just want to hold you in my arms. And when you're in my arms, all I want to do is keep you in my embrace forever. You drive me crazy. I have never felt this kind of excitement and pleasure all at once in my life. Ever. I know that my body is getting old and I can't give you the type of body that you deserve, but my heart will remain as youthful as your beauty, and my feelings for you will remain burning like hot fire. Remember that." He said those words to me, and my gosh, was that confession just so hot and romantic. I bet you did not know your husband can be that romantic, huh?
Wow, you must be really crazily brave to be saying all this to me. What makes you think you can just contact me and say all this to me? You feel better telling all that to me? I never believed that when people say that there are mistresses that will announce to the real wife that they're the mistress their husband is cheating with, but they must really exist.
You sound so stupid calling me a mistress. Even just the way you talk is so cheap. I can't believe Mike married you. I bet that's why he's slowly leaving you, because of your cheap and low value. If I was him, I would find another woman too. You're just so vulgar with your words, and you don't talk like a proper woman. I feel bad that he has to live with someone like you. I can only imagine the life that he has to live marrying you. And I feel so bad that you're the type of woman he got married to. But I mean, I get it. Most housewives who do nothing but stay at home are like this, cheap with no class. You know, you are nothing but just a housewife, so I assume that you have a lot of time on your hands. Do you not just sit at home and watch TV? Did you see those dramas where the wife gets confronted by the mistress, yet the wife still reacts to that mistress in a very calm and elegant way? Or are you just naturally the low-quality self that you are? That's why you don't know how to handle this kind of situation. But yeah, anyway, I said yes to Mike's confession when he asked me to be his woman, so remember that. Which means, starting today, we are sharing him, alright?
Did you really just say share? You want to share my husband?
Yep, you heard that right. We are sharing. I'm not like these other mistresses, okay? I am different. I am not the type to completely steal the husband and take him away from his real family. I would never do that. All I want to do is continue loving Mike, and that is enough for me. Loving someone is not a crime, right? At least that much I have the rights to do, don't you think?
Are you crazy? Infidelity, especially with someone who's already married with family, is super wrong. That is not only sinful, but also legally considered a crime. You are really just oozing of stupidity coming toward me. The real and legal wife with this much confidence of the betrayal that you just committed. You know if I file for divorce and sue you two for infidelity that you two will have to pay me a hefty alimony. You are aware of that, right?
I did not do anything worthy of getting sued, so I don't know why you think I should be paying you alimony for anything. Are you just bluffing or trying to threaten me? I mean, do you even know what you need to have in order to successfully get me and Mike to pay you alimony? All you do is clean the house and cook. And you think you deserve to be paid some sort of alimony? Even you are not worth it to receive any sort of alimony. But even if you are, so what? He's got the money to throw at you as long as you get lost after. Don't count on it, though. Oh, and don't try and come after me either, because I'm almost sure there's nothing you can do to legally punish me. No, I never hurt you in any means at all, so no, you cannot sue me or demand alimony from me.
You and Mike committed adultery, and through that, my blood pressure is going up the highest that it's ever gone, and that in itself is causing harm to my health. You two hurt me in a way that is difficult to heal because the wound is not visible or something that can be cured medically. Oh, and I will absolutely be getting alimony from him. He cheated, so the divorce we are absolutely going to get is his fault.
Well, good luck with that. I know you're just a housewife and barely get any outside interaction with other people, but you should not speak to me like I am your friend because we are not friends in any way, shape, or form.
Why should I speak to you like you're an adult? You're so childish doing all this, so I should match your level. I mean, jeez, even children speak with more respect than you.
Stop acting like you're all that when you're merely dependent on Mike's salary. If not for his money, you're basically nothing with zero value or net worth. You need to quit acting like you're way above me and feeling superior because you are not. You should be prepared on how you can survive if I were you, because if Mike divorces you and stays with me, legally you basically won't have any income and you will be jobless and homeless, so start prepping now. But just for the record, I have no interest in becoming the wife of Mike's household. I value my life more than just becoming someone's wife. All that I want is to be with Mike whenever he needs me, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. That is why I offered to share him peacefully. No fuss or fight. I don't want to break apart your family. Is that so hard to understand? Do you not see how easy and simple this offer I am giving to you? I have no interest in ruining someone's family, so remember that when you think about the offer I just told you, okay?
None of what you just said now meant anything to me, so let's just stop. I have no interest in doing any sort of offers or transactions with someone like you. What I will do here is talk to my husband and confirm everything. We'll see what he says, and then I will decide what I will do.
Well, Mike is next to me, peacefully sleeping right now, so please don't try to ring his phone and create noise because you will wake him up. Just shut your mouth and leave him alone. I swear, these housewives who don't work and just stay at home don't know anything about the stress and exhaustion from working all day. My gosh. Working is no different than going to war. Seriously, we have to deal with so many people and their attitudes, and we have to defend ourselves and keep our mind and body sane. But you don't understand that. So how dare you try to wake up a tired person who is tired from working so he can earn money for you?
Please stop patronizing me, and don't even dare to compare work with war, because war is totally different than working in an air-conditioned office with free coffee and snacks. Plus, you two are just in some nasty motel bed trying to spend time, when in reality, all you two are doing is lowering your value as a person and doing disgusting things to another person. I bet that garbage of a man next to you is just sleeping because he is all out of energy trying to match the level of someone way younger than him. Unbelievably disgusting.
Oh, wow. So you do know what's going on between me and Mike and what we have been doing? Interesting. You are cunning, aren't you? This conversation is getting longer than I planned, so I might as well take this chance and say this to you. There's only one reason why I'm telling you all of this with full disclosure and honesty. One reason, okay? When Mike gets back home later tonight, you better not say anything to him or nag him about all this. Just don't. If you do, I will really get Mike to divorce you, and you will end up starving with no house and money. If you think I'm just bluffing, You better change your mind because I will really do what I said I will do. You got that?
Wow, I can't believe I am experiencing something this crazy in my life. I never imagined. But you know, you are just digging your own grave here. I hope you know that. But you know what I will do? I will take this chance to help you put dirt on top of your grave so you are buried nice and warm.
You really have a lot to say for someone whose husband got taken away from him. You're just some wife with a husband who is cheating on you. Psh. Hey, old lady. Mike and I are going on a trip somewhere nice for a few days, so please clean the house and clean it well. I have a really bad dust allergy, so you need to wash the bed sheets with hot water and let it soak for at least half an hour. And the floor has been getting really dusty, so you need to be very thorough when sweeping the floor, especially the living room. There's some mold starting to grow because of the weather, so be sure to clean the entire place well.
And why exactly should I do that? Do you really think I would just do as you say? You are crazy. Just because it has been a while since that conversation doesn't mean our relationship has gotten deeper. Please, wake up to your reality, you piece of nothing but just some nasty mistress. I feel like you just completely lost your mind and just saying really stupid stuff right now. Why in the world should I go into your filthy house and act like your slave and clean your place? Are you crazy? I understand that you are a little loose in the head, but come on, keep it at the appropriate amount now. You are going quite overboard. You're just way past the line where you should not cross now. Keep yourself at a safe distance from me.
Why do you think I've lost my mind? I don't think I said anything that's out of line here. All I told you was that I was going on a short trip with Mike, and here you are with your explosive personality acting all angry and jealous all of a sudden. I think you're just so old now that you're starting to show signs of early dementia. I think you need to get checked at the hospital.
Just letting you know, if there is anybody here who can reach a higher rank than Mike at his workplace, it would be no one else but me. So quit worrying about something that you should not be worrying about. Just go ahead and enjoy whatever trip you're going to go on with my husband. Have fun, you two. Enjoy the clean air and the nice food while you can, because by the time you two return from that trip, hell will be waiting for you guys, okay?
Huh? What are you talking about, old lady? Stop bluffing. What do you mean you can go a higher rank than Mike at the company? This whole ordeal must really be getting you, isn't it? Now, Tina, are you sleep talking or something? Because it's sounding like you are.
Old lady? Who are you to be calling me that? Does it make you feel better than you just happen to be younger than me? Is that all you've got? You know what? From this moment onward, call me Director Tina, because starting today I will be clocking into work as your director. I am your senior at work.
What? Are you kidding me? You must be joking right now. Do you really think you can just easily become a director at my workplace? They're really picky when it comes to higher positions. You've lost your mind. Seriously.
Oh, so you didn't know, huh? My gosh, Leah, let me tell you then. I started working at the company way before you got hired, and when I just started working there, I immediately had a really good relationship with my seniors and the CEO. That is also where I met my husband. I met him when I started working there, and he proposed to me. That's how we got married. Soon after, I went through 2 pregnancies and raised 2 children on my own, but I never let go of my spot at work, even with that. About 1 year ago, my eldest had to get ready for the SATs and was really stressed because of that. Plus, Mike's mom was diagnosed with cancer. So I was hit with so many things all at once, and that ugly man with you right now begged me to quit my job so I could take care of our children and his sick mom. He was really sincere in asking me to do all that, so it was hard for me to say no to his request. It was a really hard decision to make, but wow, after all that happened, it didn't take that long for this piece of nothing to cheat on me with some random girl. I moved up in my career steadily throughout my 20 years of job experience, so when I got the opportunity to be the director, I had no choice but to give up that chance because of the situation I was in. I had 2 precious children that I loved so dearly that needed me, and I also had to tend to my mother-in-law who was suffering from such a terrible disease. And what did this bastard do? He left me with all these problems while he's out and about with some random girl. But even with all these, you know what the worst of these all? You. You are the nastiest and the worst. You talked to me as if I was nothing when you did not know anything about the 20 years that I contributed to the company that you work for. You said horrible things to me and assumed that all I do is sit at home and do nothing when I have done way more than you could ever do in your lifetime. But after being treated like this by my own husband, and now you, a trashy, low-class mistress, it felt unfair to just let it all happen to me without doing anything. So I decided to get back into working and become a career woman once again, and that's how I became your director.
Well, to be honest, what do you expect me to do? All Mike ever said about you is that you're just a housewife who sits at home doing nothing because you have no skills. So of course, that's all I knew about you. And I thought that's all you ever did was be a housewife. You can't really blame me for that, you know.
Oh my god, you're one stupid person. You're nothing but a mistress, yet you assume that all housewives are ignorant and know nothing? That's where you're mistaken. Housewives do a very important job behind the scenes at home. They support and motivate their husbands, raise the kids with good manners, and even take care of their in-laws. Housewives are secret superheroes. Yet, here you are saying that they're just lazy and worthless. You dare say all that while you are just someone who is being used as a mistress. But yeah, sure, you're just a mistress who has low self-esteem and finds value when some random man gives her lip service, and you easily fall for false promises. You have no solid relationship, and no one wants to become your husband, so what do you know about being married and being a housewife? So, on behalf of all the hardworking housewives in this world, I will defend all of them against people like you, so you better be ready to feel my wrath. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your adultery trip, and when you get back to work, don't forget that I'm now your director, okay?
Hey, Tina. I heard about everything from Leah. Is it true? She said that you're going back to work starting today and that you're reinstating in the company as our director. Is that really true? You never brought any of this up to me. No mention at all.
Mike, you have been cheating on me with some nasty girl while I was nursing your sick mom at home. Do you think I would care to tell you anything? What I do with my life is up to me, so stop butting in because your opinion does not matter to me anymore. I always thought that when you found working women charming, that's why I have been thinking of working again, but here you are! You seem so anxious, like a lost dog trying to figure things out. Are you scared about something? Why do you seem so fearful of me?
No, but do you really not see the problem here? I'm the director at my department, but then you are also gonna be the director there? Don't you think it's a bit weird that a married couple are in the same directorial position in the same department? People are definitely gonna talk about it. You should think about my image as your husband, but of course you're just so inconsiderate you would not think of it at all.
Well, my husband decided to cheat on me with the new employee and made me so embarrassed to be married to someone like that. You talk about saving your image at work. And what about me? Why couldn't you think of how people would view me at work? Oh, and what do you mean, two directors? There can only be one director in each department, and let me tell you this, you are not the director at our department anymore.
What are you talking about?
Well, starting next week, you will be demoted to a regular employee. That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
You committed a really unspeakable and grave mistake that basically cost the company $500,000 loss and left the entire business in shambles because that is such a huge loss. Do you really think the company will just let you keep your position after what you did? You think they will just turn a blind eye on that? And whenever you have to work outside of the office and go to another branch, you end up going with that mistress of yours. Not only that, when you have to go to the small branches in the inner countryside, you always took her with you, so you two can do whatever dirty things you do to each other. You know that people knew about you two going on a trip together, right? Word spread like wildfire and everyone knew about it. Have you forgotten how many people are in the company? and everyone will just gossip about whatever is the talk in town. Even if you try to hide it, it will still get leaked.
Yeah, sure, I'm not denying that what I did was wrong, but still, how can someone like you who's only a housewife be able to just take over my position? You can't just do that. It just does not make any sense. This can't be.
It's not that I'm taking over your position as a director. I have always been the director since the beginning. Right before I quit my job, HR spoke to me about a promotion, so I wanted to take it. But the CEO felt that it was such a waste for me to just throw away the 20 years that I had contributed to the company. So, right before I officially left the company, she offered me immediate hiring if I ever wanted to rejoin the company. She said to just give her a call and that I would be hired on the spot.
Wait, if that's the case, then does that mean I only became the director because you left the company?
There you go. You're starting to get the bigger picture now. And then, of course, you could barely live up to your position, and instead of bringing more profit and advantage to the company, all you did was cause a big loss. I know we're going to divorce soon, but for now, you're still technically my husband on paper, and I hate that I have so much to deal with because of that. But I just have been so busy since getting back to work and have so much on my hands, and all other work stuff that I am responsible for.
Wait, what? What do you mean divorce? I never mentioned divorce, and I have no plans divorcing you, so I don't know what you're talking about. And if we do end up getting divorced, who is going to take care of my mom and the kids?
You say that you have no plans divorcing me, yet you go out and cheat on me with some random girl at work? Make that make sense, Mike. You think I, a very capable and confident woman who can live independently, will just let you do me like that? I will never forgive you for what you did to me. Regarding your mom and the kids, I will take care of my kids. Your mom, she's your mom, so up to you. That's for you to worry about. Lastly, my lawyer should be contacting you about the alimony and child support, so be prepared for that. I hope you enjoy the rest of your life with your mistress. After all that happened, I got my alimony and child support through a lump sum payment. During the 20 years that I did work before the divorce, Mike and I managed our salary and finances separately. But then suddenly, now that he has to pay alimony and child support, I was shocked that he had no money, even after working for 2 decades. When he heard the full amount that he had to pay me, he got so shocked and said that he barely has $1,000 in his bank account. On top of that, because I assumed the position as a director and he was under me, he felt so ashamed that he ended up quitting his job at the company. As for the mistress, I guess she really hated the looks that everyone at work gave her, or maybe she was getting tired of my super passive-aggressive attitude toward her. But whatever the case may be, Leah ended up quitting her job soon after as well. Now that Mike is basically jobless, I think Leah will get rid of him as well, because a young girl like her has no reason to be associating herself with a jobless old man like him. I really felt so relieved after I finalized our divorce and ruined the lives of 2 cheaters. I got my sweet revenge. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.